Changing your relationship with how you do things and what goes wrong will define how you can get successful at practically anything, including your job search. Now, rather than getting into your job search and thinking this is a scary new thing, I'm going to get a lot of rejection, things aren't really working, rather than being a perfectionist about it, to really sculpt your perfect CV or apply to just the right jobs, or hell, apply to every job you can and see what lands, you need to adjust your mindset to how you do things. Rather than thinking in a perfectionist type of way, which a lot of job seekers do, because I speak to a lot of people, people usually tell me, Milo, I'm crafting my CV for like 3 hours before I apply. Or Milo, I don't want to really apply to more than 2 jobs a day because I just want to spend the time filling in my cover letter to be absolutely perfect. But then these are the same people that after 3 months have zero interviews and they've spent an average of 10 hours a week, which is practically a part-time job, but they've not got anything to show for it. And the reason is because they've got a perfectionist way of thinking, especially with their job search. And it's not just being a perfectionist. A lot of people might think, hey, I'm not a perfectionist at all. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You might be thinking, hey, I'm going to do this new thing and I expect great results. Rather than doing that, I want you to adopt a new strategy that I adopt every single day and I use every single day to improve on what I can and can't do. And that is failing forward. Every new task, every new thing that I do, I expect to fail to a certain degree. And that failure will give me data to improve the very next day. So if you're applying to 10 jobs a day and you've been doing that for a month, you've made 300 applications. If you have zero interviews, rather than feeling bad about it, the data shows you, hey, I failed forward. I've understood now that making 10 applications a day will probably not generate the result that I want. But also, you have to be clear to know what your result is. If your result is, I want 4 interviews, 4 offers, 4 specific companies that I want to pick and pick one, that is a great goal to have. So I want 4 offers on the table and I want to know, judging by the offers, which one I should select. If that's the goal, that's the target, more power to you. It's possible, you can do it. I believe in you. But if your strategy is to do something over and over again that does not work, you will not only feel that that is an impossible target, you just won't get there. But if you start thinking about, hey, I'm going to fail forward, I'm going to see what doesn't work, I'm going to learn what does, and I'm going to adjust as I progress. If you make 10 applications a day and you do that for a month, you've made 300 applications, zero interviews, that is probably not a good strategy. But because you have the adoption of failing forward as a mentality now, you're going to shift within a week, 2 weeks. Hey, rather than just applying, I'm going to connect to people on LinkedIn. Rather than just connecting to them randomly, I'm going to send them messages. Rather than just sending them any old message, because that doesn't seem to convert very well, I'm going to ask intelligent questions. Oh, I'm getting responses. Okay, I'm going to fail forward to understand what type of responses I can send to responses that these company individuals are responding to my messages to. And then you're going to start to adjust and pivot your strategy in real time. Many job seekers right now are applying to jobs left, right, and center for months, 2 years, 3 years. I think 3 years and 3 months is the longest I've heard someone job search while they have a part-time job, while they're doing all these things they don't want to be doing, because they feel that traditionally they can only get a job by application. That is not a failing forward attitude. That is a perfectionism attitude. That is a traditional stuck attitude. Meaning, hey, I'm going to traditionally do this because that's what I learned in university. That's what people tell me. And I just know that there's no other way. Unfortunately, that's not the correct attitude to have. Failing forward, on the other hand, gives you the ability to know, hey, I'm going to be completely okay with spending a week to expect to fail and learn from the mistakes. Because if you make a mindset shift to know that there is no winning or losing, it's just data to help you reshape your strategy, you will be in a much better position. Failing forward with everything you do, applying, networking, interviews, meetings, salary negotiation. It's just data to help you get better. If you need a strategy with how to fail forward, there's a link in the description. My team can work with you and create a strategy for you to not only fail forward, but actually get to those multiple offers to select the best opportunity. I'll see you on the next one.